everyone, Brian here from Black Ops Toys, coming at you with another top 5 video. Somebody asked me, what were the first action figures in 1/6 scale that you started out with? Like, what started you in this direction? I had to think about it for a minute, but I came up with a list. Number 1, in no particular order, but these are the order that I actually got them in. 21st Century or Ultimate Soldier SWAT. And when I found those, I actually found them, where did I find them? Somewhere at Toys R Us, and then there was a website called Small Blue Planet, I want to say. I got it from that. And the cool thing about it was it had the weapons, and it had the cloth vests, it had Velcro pockets and pouches, so you just would Velcro them on their chest rig. It was a great way to start. So from there, number 2, got into an accident. Grandma actually bought me this to keep me busy because I was bedridden for a little bit. It was Dragon Models Matt from Black Hawk Down. I do remember that. Number 3 was BBI Rogue, and he was made by BBI or Blue Box, but it was part of their Elite Force line. Once I found that line, I just went hog wild. So I ended up getting BBI Rogue, who is, I believe, an Army Ranger in woodland camo, and I think he had a saw, which was really cool, and then metal parts on the saw that moved, which I thought was amazing. Anyway, still a great figure. If you can find one, pick it up. Highly recommended. Number 4 is BBI Shark. And BBI, they made like their first 5 figures. BBI's first 5. I'm going to do that real quick. BBI's first 5 figures that I know about. BBI Delta Force, BBI Shark, BBI GSG-9 Conrad, BBI SWAT Barrett, BBI Navy SEAL boarding unit, something like that. BBI Sniper, and they look the same as the Sniper. It was actually, his name was Sniper, but it was like a Navy SEAL boarding unit guy, and there was another boarding unit guy. Anyway, those are the first 5 BBI figures, I think. Number 5 for me was BBI Delta Force, and that came with a chocolate chip onesie, and it had an M4, which was metal, which was absolutely crazy at that time. I thought it was just the best thing ever. And it had metal pistols, and it had a vest you could actually take off. It had stuff, you could actually put stuff in the pockets. But the detail I thought was just like hands down amazing. And those BBI figures, I remember they had this thing where they had a rubber head. It's a G1 body, rubber head, and it came with this little key, and you'd stick the key in the back of the head, and you turn it, and it would actually make their mouth open. So it looked like an expression. Anyway, that was really, really cool at that time, and it still is to date. I mean, there's not a lot of things that actually let you do an expression. They have change out faces now with Hot Toys stuff, but nothing that actually works like a motor and actually does that. So that's my first 5 figures that I ever got in 1/6 scale. Yeah. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button below and ring that bell to be notified of new content like this exciting stuff.